Hi, this is Elle. I am filling in for Dominic this week. It is week 13 and free week, so we are able to talk about whatever we want. I am sorry for my appearance. I am sick with the flu, so yeah. So this week is free week, and what I wanted to talk about was basically go over the subjects that everyone went over in the past weeks that I wasn't around, just so you could get a better idea of me. Each subject is going to be rather short due to the fact that this has to stay under a 15-minute time limit. And so, yeah. First topic. What makes a man a man? This topic actually makes me very mad. There is, in my opinion, no definite thing that makes a man. There are so many different types of men that you can't categorize just one thing as making someone a man. I mean, there's nothing that says if you're a man you can't cry, if you're a man you can't show emotions, if you're a man blah 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 blah. All those things make me extremely angry. When I started to transition, I have been told several times that I have to be tough now, that I'm not allowed to cry, and stuff like that because I am a man. Well, no, that's not true. That's not who I am. I'm not going to change myself to be someone else because of what someone thinks I should be. There is all different kinds of men in this world. If there was just one type, it would be extremely boring. Simple as that. Now, switching over to another topic, when did you find out? I have known, I think, almost all my life. But I didn't really want to admit it. I was kind of in denial. I would make jokes to my mom. Hey mom, what would you do if I came home and I was a man and my name was Charlie and blah 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 blah, just kind of to see how my mom would react to it. And in my own mind, I kind of made myself think, oh, it's just a joke, when it really wasn't. I think when I finally fully found out, it was, I was in Florida at Disney World, and I was taking the vacation alone, and I was talking to someone, my boyfriend at the time. And the subject kind of got brought up, and I realized that, hey, this is who I am, this is what I am a gay man. I am not a straight woman. And it hit me pretty hard, it really did, because I was afraid that I was going to lose everyone in my life, because I have seen it happen before. I have seen people lose people they care about because of transitioning, and I was full out scared. Now, my talent: I draw, I sing. I'm not going to sing for you because 1, I'm sick, I sound like crap. 2, my voice is changing. I don't have control of it yet, so yeah, let's not torture you with my singing. Second talent is drawing. I love to draw. Love, 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 love to draw. I will show a couple of pictures now. Gender identity versus sexuality. This is another thing that makes me very mad. Well, not very mad, but just, I don't like it. I don't like the fact that people think, oh, if you're transsexual, you have to be straight. You can't like guys, or you can't like girls, or whatever. You know, that's not how it goes. Gender and sexuality are two completely different things. You can be trans man and like men, and only like men, or you can like women and be straight, or you can like both. Same with trans women. You get the same thing. They can like women, they can like men, they can like both. Does not matter. They are not the same thing. They are completely different things, and when people categorize them in the same category, it's not okay. Yeah, you know. Yeah. So that's just, I could go on for a long time about that subject, and very, very frustrated with it, so on and so forth. Only an F to M would say this. I'm only going to say one instance because it's short time, and yeah. But the one instance was, I had just ordered my packer offline, and it was about 4 days late, and I didn't know that my roommate's friend was over, so Me not being shy at all around my roommate since we had been living together for about 5 years, walked out of my bedroom and said, "Hey, has my penis arrived in the mail yet?" Yeah. That was about the time I saw my roommate's friend. The look on their faces, oh, it was priceless. So I immediately looked to the friend, and I was like, "Oh, hey, it's been a while, how have you been?" Completely ignoring the fact that I had just asked my roommate if my penis had arrived in the mail. Yeah. Pretty awkward, huh? Anyways, moving on once again. Lesbians dating trans men. Personally, I will not do it. Because I think it is not healthy, in my opinion. Because lesbians, if they are categorizing themselves as lesbians, obviously don't respect the fact that you are a man. And the point is, if they are categorizing a lesbian, they are dating you. They obviously, more than likely, only like you because they think of you as a woman. Now, I have asked a woman before, a lesbian, if they would date me if I went through my full surgery and completely looked like a man. And she flat out told me no. No, she would not. And as personally, I would not date a lesbian because I think it's harmful to yourself in a big way. So, but to each his own, and if you want to do that, go right ahead, but just keep in mind that they may only like you because they think you're a woman. So, my suggestion, if you're going to get into a relationship, talk to the person about it, have a big conversation to them about it, and talk about outcomes, what you're planning to do, everything like that. So, yeah. Gender dysphoria, that was a very, very big one for me. I hated my body, absolutely hated it. I hated my chest. It actually made me very, very depressed. I could not stand looking at it. It made me hate my own image. It was horrible. After the surgery, after my top surgery, it was like I was free. Like my chest was chains that were tying me down that entire time. It's awful. Absolutely horrible. And to anyone that's going through that and having that issue, just hold on. Things will get better. Just keep moving. Yeah, it'll get better. Pet peeves. Oh, do I have a lot of pet peeves. I could go on and on and on and on and on and on. But I'm just going to tell you a couple of my big ones because of the time restrictions. So, a few of my big ones is people saying they're going to do something and then backing out. I do not like when people make plans with me and then back out last second. I will understand if there is a good excuse like, oh, something bad happened, or there's a family emergency, something like that, you know? I can understand that. But if you're backing out for no reason, yeah, that's not going to make me very happy. That's going to make you get on my bad side, and you really don't want to see my bad side. Another one of my big pet peeves is people walking slow in front of me when I'm trying to get somewhere. I will be like, oh my god, move. And then I try to go around them, and they move the same area that I'm trying to get them. I'm like, move. And one of my other biggest ones, which is my third biggest one, is people talking in the movie theater. I cannot stand when people talk in the movie theater. I have actually turned around and told people to shut up. I'm like, you need to be quiet. I am trying to watch a movie. I did not pay $13, because that is how much it is for an adult here where I live, to get into this movie theater to listen to you blabber your mouth off. I paid this huge amount to get in here. I'm not rich. Maybe you're rich and you can afford to do this, but I am not, so you need to be quiet. So, yeah, those are my 3 biggest pet peeves. And now on to a more serious topic, child abuse. There is many different forms of child abuse. and every single one of them makes me absolutely sick. I have had many friends that have been abused, beaten, raped, molested, on and on and on and on, and it is incredibly sad. One of my first friends, I'm not going to mention a name because, yeah, she, her father and her grandmother would tell her that they hated her, that they wish she had never been born, all these awful, awful things, telling her that they only loved her brothers and that she's disgusting and fat and that she shouldn't be alive. And she would spend a lot of time over at my house. It really, really messed her up. She ended up becoming very sexually active, harming herself, things like that. It's not acceptable in any way to harm a child, verbally, sexually, emotionally, anything. Anything harming a child is not okay in any shape or form, and it should not be done. One of my other friends that has been my friend for a very, very long time, his mother and father would throw him down a staircase. The father would molest him, do horrible things to him. It makes me want to cry because I want to hug them and tell them, hey, it's going to be okay. And later on, they have they have trust issues that they can't get over because just their entire life they went through being abused. And I don't understand how someone can harm a child like that. Someone can harm someone that's so innocent. It's disgusting, absolutely disgusting. Now, off the emotional topic, before I start bawling and looking like an idiot, and yeah. So, how I picked my name. That is a really fun topic. How I got my name. Okay, so I started a site. Well, I didn't start it, but I help run a site. That's a Harry Potter role-playing site called Fukao HP RPG. Anyways, yeah. I helped run it, and since I was 11, I'm 10 or 11, I'm 24 years old now. I have been helping run the site, and I have a character on it that I've had this entire time named Zelos Conzo. And this character was always based off of me, only male. And this was before I had completely come to terms with the fact that I was a male. And yeah, so I basically played myself being that person through him. And when it came to choosing my name, I was like, well, I could either be... I also had another role-playing character that I had named Holden Delvio, which was also kind of based off of me, kind of not. And I was like, well, do I want to go with Zell or do I want to go with Holden? Which one is more precious to me? Which one do I hold more close to my heart? And it ended up being Zelos. I could not think of myself being named as anything else. So it came to that, and I am now Zelos Konzo Tokumoto. So, yeah. And that is pretty much all the topics that you guys covered. And I guess I'll end it now. I hope you guys have a good day. I hope to sub in again. And yeah, love y'all. Bye.